You get your hustle, how you make your primary money is already taking so much of your time. You don't have any extra time, and you go and pick something that you don't have time as leverage. So this is what we call leverage. Leverage is whatever you have in abundance that will not cost you so much. For instance, now time can be leverage. Somebody who is sitting on Jambite, that is sitting at home, that doesn't have admission here, doesn't have what to do. This is his biggest advantage. Do you understand? He can learn forex, can learn programming 6 months. You get. You that you come back, you go out by 9 o'clock, you come back by 9 p.m., 9 to 9, you want to learn programming. Like, do you understand? It's a great disadvantage. So we also have leverage. We also have leverage in mentorship. Mentorship and coaching. If, like for instance, I have a very good friend of mine. He has built a forex company, the fastest growing forex company in Africa. Very good at what he does. Very good, very good, very good. He is growing, like he does the biggest forex trading event in Abuja here. Very good guy. If I want to learn forex, do you understand I have leverage? You get. He's not going to charge me a dime to teach me. You get. I just need to go and say, "I'm fine now. This is something for you." Do you understand? And he will teach me to whatever extent I can afford to learn. Do you see that? I can even say, "Let me volunteer and work for you." You understand? Just be teaching me as we are working. You want driver, let me drive you. You get the point. So I have what? Leverage. You also can have leverage in money. You can have leverage in money. Mentorship, coaching, relationship, all these ones are leverage. You can also have leverage in technology or gadgets. Somebody who wants to learn 3D animation or 2D animation, and what you have is a HP Intel. Is this Celeron or Pentium? Let's see Pentium back. Pentium. Any of them? Do you understand? Do you get it? Like you don't have a laptop that can carry Photoshop and you want to learn 3D animation. You don't have leverage. You have picked the wrongest possible income pathway. Are you getting the point? So we have leverage, relationship, mentorship, money. There's also skill and knowledge. Skill and knowledge. Which is, if I have attended, for instance, do you know how I started graphics design? The real skill I learned was photography. So it was in 2012. One church and one NGO did partnership. They said they want to teach photography and photo editing and videography. I went there to learn. I paid 3,500. I can still remember 3,500. Paid 3,500 in 2 installments. I paid 3,500 in 2 installments. I can still remember. And then the man was not showing us Photoshop with his laptop. I did not have a laptop. Never had. The man was showing us Photoshop, how to edit picture. He now told us, you can also use this software and do flyers. He said, let me show you. He now entered one interface and touch one button and drag shape. This is how. When my sister got a laptop, because I used my elder sister's laptop to learn. My sister got a laptop. I sat down, went on YouTube, and used the laptop. Now, I have something that some other people don't have. Knowledge that there is a software that can use to what? Do design. Do you understand? So, if you know nothing about it, zero experience, zero knowledge, and then that's the one you now chose to learn and you don't have any other leverage. Do you understand? If somebody says, I want to learn graphic design, I don't know anything, but that's what I want to learn. Me, I've seen somebody do something close to that. I know the software to use. Do you understand? You get, I went, you know what those guys that used to sell software on the road? I went. I said, there's this software, I don't know the name. I said, there's this software they used to edit picture. They say which software. I said there's one. I know. They say software. They said Photoshop. I say yes, Photoshop. They said which one do you have? CS. Then it was CS4 that was raining. I said which one is CS4? Which one are they? How many? Like I knew. They said the latest one is CS4 or CS6. I can't remember. I said give me the latest one. Ah, if you see how long that stop loss, it took me out of the trade. And my money moved from $1 to like $2. I was like, wow, just like that. That's how that addiction used to start. That's what forex people used to enjoy. That they'll be like, I want to let you understand. It's that you do nothing aside just look at your phone and watch it go. That's how you also watch your money come down too. Oh God. Let me tell you the first time I lost money, I entered the trade, $5. And then I was looking at it. It was going down. I say it's a lie. This trade, I can't look. In my mind, you know when you're, God help me. You know when you don't have money, or the only money you have is like 5,000. You understand? And you use it for something. They just work the way they are designed to work. So there's high competition. There's high probability. Like you cannot guarantee success. Digital income pathways are good, high income, high potential, but you cannot guarantee success. Nobody can tell you for sure that if you write 20 Amazon KDP books, you must make $500. It's a lie. They don't know. Nobody knows, including them that are teaching you. They just tell you write book and try. Do you understand? It's different from social media pathways. It's predictable. You get? I can teach you how to manage your social media account. You will become a social media what? Manager. Anybody who needs a social media manager what? Pay you. Do you understand? It's predictable. You get? That's a big difference between the two industries or the two income pathways. So, let's say I'm already into social media. There are also disadvantages. It requires consistency. You learn it today, forget about that. People who learn social media management last year, they need to relearn it. And open if there's a new, so you need to be very for your page. So then you have to be humble. Algorithm will do you something. Understand? You make a post, you see 1,000 views, 2,000 views. You make another one, you see 20. You see 3. You get. So there are inconsistencies, and they will demand that you stay consistent. Okay. So I'll have to share this notes with you guys. Those of us that are live, we'll drop a link to the notes and the workbook also, so you're able to understand it. Now, I'm going to give you examples of. I would have loved to use that projector, but there's no time, so I'll just have to do this. I want to give you examples of the different ways you can make money using social media and how they work. I want you to have more or less like a practical view, okay? Okay, good. So that's what we call a personal brand. I want, since those of you online, you have to be prayerful. Use your spirit man to connect. But maybe next time we are going to be able to share our screen with the mobile phone so you'll be able to see. So this is an Instagram page. And I'm just going to search Apoko Doctor. It's very popular. Somebody should spell Apoko. A what? Okay, it's P-K. Okay, yes. So a personal brand is when, as a person, she doesn't call like this now. There's something I like or I know. Like these digital skills now. I use my name and my personal account, you get, and talk about it to a point where people begin to know me for it. Do you understand? So this guy now they call Apoko Doctor. He talks about health in Nigeria. Because some of you must have seen the video. You get. So he started by, he's a doctor. So he used his I don't want to say nothing. His knowledge rather. Nobody answers doctor without knowledge. It doesn't work that way. So he used his knowledge of medicine You get, and started talking about, now he's talking about salt, the quantity of salt and why it's bad to put too much salt in your food. I know some of us put too much salt in your food. Very, you get. So this is what they call a personal brand. You start talking about something until what it becomes. There's this other guy that talks about finance. He's a very humble guy. You should know him. What's the name of this guy? Where's my own phone? They always get that one. Ouch, not that one. Sorry, it doesn't have it, don't worry. So there's this guy that talks about finance. You get, he's an accountant. You get, so he has experience in the finance industry. So he teaches us, this is why you should save your money. This is the platform to use for investment. This is how to understand Nigerian stock market. Blah, 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 you understand? Now, there's what they call, these are personal brands. So you can start, you sell tech products, right? What product?
I offer services.
You offer services?
Yeah.
Repairs?
Yeah.
Repairs. Okay. So for instance, he can now start a personal brand. Simon, right? So Simon can start a personal brand using his name, talking about how to use a phone for 10 years. You understand? You get? He can even start video. This is how you can use a phone for 10 years. First of all, put the phone back inside the carton, keep it, and never use it until 10 years. so you can. Do you understand the point? You can talk about different things. You get? Just using your personal brand because you love it. Don't build a personal brand on something you don't love. You understand? So that's what a personal brand is. You love something, it's inside you, it's your kind of stuff. You can do it any day, anytime. You call you in the morning, afternoon, and night, you can still do it. Do you understand? So that's what they call a personal brand. So that's now what we call a business brand. You get it? So I'm going to go to Money Africa. Money Africa. This is a business brand. Now, the owner of the brand, her name is, let me look for her. What's that name? Ola what? It's a Yoruba name. Very. Olawatosin. Yes, her name is Olawatosin. Let me confirm. So others. Tosin. Yes. Her name is Tosin. Here. She started a brand called Money Africa. Talks about finance, you get, and how people can save money, financial news. The same thing the other guy talks about. But she did something different. She didn't use her face only. She brought in other people. She created a logo for it. She built a brand, a business around it, how to make money. Started selling community postings to people, you understand? Now she has an entire team. If she says she's not posting again, that business will still what? Will still go. Do you understand? If this other guy says not posting again, that's the end of what? His business. So that's the difference between what? A personal brand and a what? Business brand. You understand? So I'm building a business brand, the skill to scale. That's why I only run out. Every other thing you see Okochukwu and the rest of the others. If I try to put myself inside that personal brand, everybody will be doing it because of me. You understand? And then when I stop posting, what happens? You get. So I can still add value to the brand, but I cannot majorly what? Do it. So you must be careful. Some people want to build a business brand, but they mistakenly build what? And they realize they cannot go back again. So you as you're coming up like this, now you need to be what? Intentional. What I would advise is build a personal brand. It's easier, it's faster. Trust me. This girl has done this thing for like 7 years. She has 300 and something thousand followers. That guy I'm talking about started 3 years ago. He has almost 200,000 followers. Just so you know. It's easier and it's what? It's faster. It's easier and it's faster. You understand? So that's what we call content creation and influencing. Why am I not writing? I miss my board. Sorry guys, I love the board. The first one we talked about is what? Personal brand, right? Yeah. How many of us are enjoying this teaching? You're learning something. Is it helpful? Yeah. I just hope this helps. Okay, so we have personal brand. The second one is what? We have business brand. Good. The third one is what? Influencing and what? Content creation. Now, this is a bit tricky because it's almost the same thing with building a personal brand or a business brand. The difference is that you're doing it for the purpose of gaining people so that other people can pay you money. Let me tell you a practical example. If I'm building a personal brand, now, I'm focused on what I know. Do you understand? And adding value to people. You get? They will follow me, oh. Do you understand? But my original purpose is for them to learn something. You get? Now, if I want to be a content creator, I'm focused on views and follows. I don't care whether I have passion for it or not. What do people want to hear? Do you understand? Those are the people that dance, you get? On this TikTok. You get? Those are, do you understand? They are called what? Content creation. For them, anything for the gram. Snap on fine car. Someone should snap me as I did this post now, it's not snap me. Post has finished.
The post expired.
Like so the idea is that you do what people love so that they what? Follow you. So that's where a content creator is. Those guys that do skits, they are not personal brands. They are what? Content creators. They will do all manner of rubbish, whether they like it, they don't like it, so that people what? Like them and will follow them. How do they make their money? Brands. Coca-Cola, come. MTN. Do you understand? Now, brands still work with personal brands, but they pay personal brands more than they pay content creators. Now, you can start content creation from scratch. You have to pick a niche. That one is detailed, but basically, I'm going to give you a rundown shortly, but the idea is this. If I want to be a content creator now, I have to ask myself, what am I going to be creating content for? Let's say I want to be a digital skill content creator. You understand? That's what I want to do. I want to talk about digital skills, tech skills, and all that, because I want those kind of companies to pay me, right? Good. I'm going to just have to find out what people want to learn. Create a skill, you know all those videos, memes video, how graphics designers look when the clients give them their job. You understand? All those kind of memes, you understand? So I'll start creating those kind of videos, skits videos around digital skills. I can also go to some companies that do, like I can come to Skill to Scale now. I say, Skill to Scale, let me do a video for you for your digital skills training, and you just pay me. And then I do 5 good ad videos for them. To Scale pays me like maybe 20-25K. You understand? I go to another company and I do a video for them for free. Very good video. And I tell them, they call it UGC, user generated content. You understand? So I can use Alt School. Alt School is a very amazing training company as well. So I can go to Alt School and say, guys, I found the best digital tech skill training hub in the whole of Africa. You will not want to believe it. Follow me, you understand? And then I go to Alt School website to get and say, can you imagine what these guys do? And I show them around the website, you understand? And Alt School will be like, wow, you did such a good video for us. Collect money. So some people don't know that through content creation, you make money before you build the followers. Do you understand? They call it user-generated content. Meet people, do videos for them. Collect your money and walk away. Anything is different from when a Poco doctor says, I don't want to post health videos again. You understand? It's critically different. Some people be like, Poco doctor, what happened to you? Are you okay? You understand? Is he fine? You understand? How can we support you? You get? He has built a fan base. You get? People like him. If he say he wants to post about digital skill tomorrow now, some people will still follow him. You understand? He just has a good way. People love him. You get? So the difference is the size. Do you understand me? Is it clear? Good. Now, so you guys have to pick one of these things. So business brand, influencing. I've talked about freelancers, right? Online hustlers. That's the best way to understand it. It's online what? Hustling. It's the fastest way to make money. online. Just do a skill-to-skill training course. Go to somebody, tell the person I've have this skill, collect money from the person and do it. Simple and short. It's very fast. And I'm very serious. 2 weeks into skill-to-skill digital SMM training, online SMM training, people are already getting jobs. 2 weeks into the training. So it's very, 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 very simple. I don't need to explain it. Just understand it as online hustling. You get. There's a reason why you need to understand that online hustling, because some people in their head, they hear freelancing. Somehow they're thinking about to just sit down and jobs. You just be calling their name. You see, I'm here for you, $1,000 a month. See me here. It doesn't work that way at all. Whether you're using Fiverr or Upwork, it's still what? Hustling. Do you understand? So freelancing is online hustle. Those of you online that are watching, it's hustling. Don't ever imagine that it's jobs to come to you. No. You go to jobs. Okay? Now, there is also building a digital agency. This is different from a business brand, because a business brand can be anything. A business brand can be how do I do it? How do I say this now? If you sell shoes, cars, laundry, you understand, like tech repairs, you get Jack. What do you sell? Eh? You cook. It's a lie. Talk to me. Jack, I'm serious. Professionally. You're a kitchen assistant. You're not a chef yet. When will you start being a chef?
Maybe next year.
Next year. How long will it take you? I'm looking for a cook.
I can work, but
You have confidence issue, Jack. Sorry to say. I don't understand why you're saying that you cannot come and cook now. We'll talk. Okay. So now, when you have a business and you build a business around it, you understand? That's what we call business plan. Digital agency is what I started with. I go to meet people, collect job. I have graphic designers in my company, video editors, social media managers, you understand? So I go to a company and say, let me manage your social media now. They say, are you sure you can do it? I'll give them strategy documents, pitch to them. You say, I like what you want to do. And then they'll pay me. And then I'll be paying my people and they'll be doing what? The job. That's what they call a digital agency. Now you can have different types of digital agencies. You can have a design agency, where the only thing you're doing is designing websites for people. You can have a web design agency, you can have a graphic design agency. The only thing you're doing is graphic design. But you are not just doing the job yourself. Your job is to go and look for contracts and projects, you understand? And then other people will do the job. Does it make sense? So that's what they call a digital agency. It's like executive middleman. Does it make sense? Middleman on suit and tie. You get like good middleman, you understand? So that's what it means to have a digital agency. I mentioned trainers, right? Trainers and coaches, right?
Yes.
Coach. So there are people that train and there are people that coach personally. You see them, those are the people that sell all those, buy my video editing course, join my community, I'll mentor you from there. And there are also people who go, if I wanted to do this thing afresh, I would really go for building a career. These are people who want to become creative directors of companies. You understand? They want to be in charge of social media directors. You get? They are managing department of communications in a company. You understand? So these ones learned the skill, went and looked for a company, served there, and grew to become executives. Does it make sense? So this is the sweetest. For my kind of personality, I would really have loved to do this. So these are basically 7 different ways. So my assumption is that, remember what I said, when you want to pick something, you look for what? Leverage. Right? We've talked about leverage now, right? You look for what? Leverage. The next thing you check is your personality, right? Your what? Personality. So, these are pathways under social media. These are the various ways you go from skill to what? Income. You get. All these are valid. They differ in timing. How long will it take you to build a personal brand? 1 to 3 years minimum. How long will it take you to build a business brand? 6 months to 2 years minimum. How long will it take you to be a content creator? 6 months to 2 years. How long will it take you to be a freelancer? 1 month to 1 year. How long will it take you to get a working digital agency? 6 months to 2 years. How long will it take you to be a trainer? 3 months to 1 year. 1 year can be good around. How long will it take you to get a career? 3 months to the rest of your life. Infinity years. So technically, all these things have some kind of what? Time frame. Do you understand the point now? They have what? They have a time frame, you get. But this is the application of it. Irrespective of what you're choosing, it depends on the particular skill that you want to focus on. So do you guys know social media skills? You should know now. Give me an idea of the ones you know. Not any of you here, please. Just stay out of my class. Good. Jack. You know a lot of them. Just call the first one come to your mind. Social media skills. Aya, Oga Asam. There are plenty now. There are those normal skills, skill to skill does. Let's hope on this end today. Good. I told you that thing was in your mind the first minute I asked it. Good. Next one. Next one. Next skill. We don't have the next one.
It's content creation.
Content creation is. It is. Content creation, though it's a bit tricky, because some parts of it still enters content creation. Next one. Copywriting. Next one. Visuals. You are seeing video editing. Okay. Let's keep it coming. Graphics. Let's keep it coming. Digital marketing. Let's keep it coming. Affiliate marketing is under data marketing, it's a subset. And it's also it's under data marketing training, but it's within remember what we talked about? The digital income pathway. Because it involves a platform, not basically, you can do it without social media. Huh? Facebook and Instagram ads. Yeah. Content writing. Content or creative writing, they are the same thing. Okay? Anything. People here, you can now enter, it's getting harder. Anyone we are missing? I've done video editing, right?
So out of this AI marketing, is that what we get? This
AI
using
marketing.
this AI videos
To do marketing.
or to tell a story or something.
AI animation.
Okay, that's under content creation. So the idea is this, for instance, you know the way AI is that it's a new industry body. Anybody can name anything. I can come tomorrow and say there's AI strategy. You understand? As long as I can give it context, you get. So the way AI works is just a tool to use to do anything. So you can use it to create videos. It's still categorically under content creation. You understand? You can use it to do graphics, still categorically under graphics. You can use it to write, still categorically. But what we know that there is what we call AI creative course. So we call it AI creative. We are supposed to launch it very soon. It's a combination of everything you can use AI to do. Do you understand? So it's a combination of everything you can use what? AI to do. So it's AI creative. So that's where what you're talking about, which is using AI to do. And videos for YouTube, right? It's basically YouTube videos that you can monetize.
Yes.
Yeah. That we have it under content monetization.